Morning, students. So today we're going to do a new exercise, and it's going to be based on a discussion that we're going to have on Padlet. And what we'll be discussing today is why is it important to look at different types of resources when you're getting ready to do a paper? Because many of you are in 8th grade and you will be expected to do a research paper later in the year, and you will be doing research papers throughout high school and possibly in college. So I'd just like to teach you a little bit more about how to go to different resources and what resources are available to you right now as a student at our school. So the first thing I want you to do is to consider, why do we need to look at different resources? Why do we? Well, I'll give you some reasons. One is because when we look at different types of resources, we get information from different perspectives from people that have studied something. So that's their area of expertise. Also, they might be from different countries, so they have a cultural perspective on it. And different things could be written at different levels for your reading and for your knowledge and understanding. So it's really important to pick different types of resources that can support what it is you're trying to find out about. So, and also what's really cool about these different resources is that you can pick and choose which ones you're comfortable with and which ones you think will provide you what information you are interested in and in the manner that you're interested in learning about it. So, we're first going to discuss that. Next, we will go to the Padlets, and I want you to look through each one. And the different kinds of Padlets I'm going to tell you about right now are these. They each have links to different resources online where you can find books, magazines, articles, um, data being maybe what is available in one city versus another city. And also you'll be able to explore, if you'd like, to the Library of Congress. And Library of Congress is our national library that anybody in the United States and actually anybody in the world can actually access. So I want you guys to explore that as well if you're open to that. But what you're going to do is you're going to pick two different resources on the Padlets and explore them and give me one pro, so pro being something that you think is really great about it, and one con, a con being something that you don't like about it. And also, you definitely need to answer the discussion question about why is it important to look at different resources. And I've already given you some reasons. So if you can, first go to the Padlet, answer the discussion question, and then pick two different resources that are in the Padlet stickies and explore those links. You will need to log in with some of them with your student IDs or your library cards. So just be aware of that. If you don't have that information with you, that's okay. Just move on to a different source. Now, so some other kinds of sources that I've listed in the stickies on the Padlets are Encyclopedia Britannica, which is basically about facts about lots of different topics that people have written about. And you can also explore that in other languages. So if you want to learn it in Spanish or in any other language that you're familiar with, you can do that. But most of you probably will go with English. Another resource that I've listed is Sora. Sora allows you to check out books as ebooks or audiobooks. Now, ebooks means you get to read it on your device. And then there's audiobooks that you can listen to and interact with. So that's a really great resource if you want to find things that you maybe won't be able to find in our library. Now, I've put the Padlet stickies in order of where you're going to find things. So the very first Padlet sticky has a link to our library. The next Padlet is a link to the public library, which is available to you also, that you can actually walk to or have somebody take you to. So each is progressively further away from us. And then other things are also online, but those are also accessible through our school website. All right. So if you have any difficulty, just let me know. And again, make sure you answer the discussion question because it's really important that, first of all, we gather the information we want, know where we're getting the information from, and be able to share it. But the sharing part we'll get to later. Right now, I want you to know where you can get information, what information sites you like, and then you're going to eventually start to organize that information and use it for your research paper again later on. Okay, so thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing how this goes for you guys. Again, if you need any help, just let me know.